Good evening, I'm Paula Akana.
And I'm Lara Yamada. A former safety inspector for the state is in trouble tonight after a grand jury indicted him for identity theft.
The case is raising questions about the work he claimed to do and the work he actually did. KITV4's Catherine Cruz joins us with details about this unusual case. Catherine?
Well, the case involves at least 10 people whose names were used without their permission to falsify inspection reports. The inspector, Hervey Messier, no longer works for the state. Following the internal probe and criminal investigation, Messier was let go 2 years ago. Hervey Messier worked here at the State Labor Department from 1991 to March of 2008. He was an inspector with the Hawaii Occupational Safety and Health Division. The indictment includes 10 counts of third and fourth degree identity theft. The probe centered around 18 safety inspection reports that the state maintains were false. His bosses apparently became suspicious that he lied about doing certain work.
An investigation was conducted when there was some concern as to whether it had really been done, and so all of the inspections that he had been doing in the past period were examined.
We did try and contact some of the people whose names were used in these false reports. We got a hold of one woman who says her husband had been dead since 1985, and Eboshi says that was part of the problem. The state accuses Messier of filing the fake reports on the job sites he'd inspected. They say he'd even put in for mileage reimbursement.
Once it was determined that there was a problem, he was terminated, and it was turned over to the Attorney General's office.
While on the job, Messier conducted a wide range of safety inspections, from following up on job site complaints to random checks of businesses. So how does the state make sure their employees do the work they say they did? Eboshi, who took over as labor director in July, points to tighter oversight.
Have interviews with the firms that are affected, so it is quite clear that the inspections that are now being done are being done.
The department says the former inspector did appeal his case through his union, but it was later withdrawn. Now, we did reach Messier for comment about the case tonight. He told us he was not aware that he'd been indicted, and when asked about the circumstance of his departure from the job he'd held for 17 years, all he would say is that he left the position. Back to you, Paula.
Now, Catherine, how many safety inspectors do we actually have on the job here?
Well, I'm told right now the department is short-handed. There are 8 people on the job right now with 10 vacancies that they are trying very hard to fill.
All right. Thanks, Catherine.